This is Amanda. She's a sophomore here at the University of Florida. So, Amanda, do you have the need for purses for game day?
Yes, always. Since they changed all the rules and everything, I'm not ever able to bring a purse. And, I feel like I'm always leaving something at home since I can't carry it with me.
Right. So, in general, like with just purses, not game day purses, how often do you find yourself needing a new purse?
I buy purses pretty randomly. So, I go shopping, and spend, hundreds of dollars, in bulk every few months. And so, if I'm out and I see a purse that I like, then I'll buy it. But, I don't usually plan on buying them ever.
Yeah.
So,
Then, how often would you want a new purse? Or is it, like you said, it's just kind of like you don't really have a want? Or do you ever, need a purse and, actually go and go after one that you, saw?
yeah, I mean, as of right now, I actually kind of do need a new smaller purse because the one I have just, is getting kind of old and dirty. So I do need one now, I guess. But for the most part, if I see one, I buy it. But generally, it's, a money thing. So,
Yeah.
I don't, constantly buy purses. It's just oh, that's cute, and I would totally use it. So I'll go get it.
Yeah. Do you use only designer purses, or does that not affect any of your choices?
No, it definitely doesn't affect any of my choices because, like I said, I'm a broke college kid, so
Yeah. Do you think being in college makes everyone kind of want maybe cheaper purses because it might get ruined easier, or do you think it's just like you said, the money thing?
I think it's both. I mean, because when you go out and have fun or whatever, game days, there is a chance that it could get ruined. But at the same time, that's not all you do. You go out and have dinner with your friends and you go to nice places. So, you, of course, for those, you're going to want nicer purses. So, I think it's a mixture of both.
Yeah. And it depends on the occasion.
Yeah, for sure.
When do you usually find yourself getting a new purse? Is there a specific, month or anything? Or when a sale's happening, or is it just periodically?
Yeah, I guess it depends. In general, it's periodically, but I'll always check if there is, around, Christmas or Black Friday or, right before I go back to school when there usually are bigger sales and, people usually, stores and stuff have, new things coming out, then, I'll always check, the purse and, the shoe section, just in case if I find something that I like and, it's on sale or whatever, and I'm yeah, I could totally use that.
Yeah, exactly. When you're at a mall, do you usually feel inclined to buy a purse, or do you usually just go for clothes in general?
Usually I go for clothes, but I will look at purses because who doesn't like purses? They're cute and you want to match. And right now I only have 2 purses, so I always check just in case to see if there's something I like more than what I have now.
Yeah. Do you usually go for neutral colors, or do you like colorful things as well?
Always neutral.
Yeah.
Always. So that's probably something that I need to buy is a colorful purse because right now my style is a little bland. So I love the little pop of color that purses can have. It just makes your outfit look so much better.
No, yeah.
So
no,
yeah, it depends.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the occasion too.
Yeah.
Do you ever purchase bags online?
I haven't, but I totally would because I shop online for shoes, which a lot of people don't do because they're I don't know if it's gonna fit, but I do it all the time. So I'm definitely an online shopper, and I would totally do that because the purse size isn't gonna change, so it's gonna fit wherever you hang it on your arm.
It usually looks the same online anyway.
Yeah,
so
it's usually not different. What you order is what you get. So
exactly. Okay, now switching into more game day purses. When did you find yourself needing a purse for game day?
Probably last year when I went to my first Gator game because I carry stuff with me. I'm always that friend who has a purse.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I go out, my friends are hey, are you bringing a purse? And I'm yeah. They're oh, can I put my stuff in your purse? So generally that always happens. So I just naturally bring a purse all the time. And so, especially since they just changed the rules for game day purses, I need a new one.
Yeah.
Because I don't like have one that size and like clear. Like why does it have to be cleared? I don't know. Like where do you buy a cute like clear game day purse? Like
Exactly.
a Ziploc bag and put a string on it? I don't know.
I've heard people like saying that they wanted to do that. I don't know if they actually did.
Yeah, so like it doesn't make sense, but definitely more this year than last year. But like when I started school here is when like I found out that I needed one.
Yeah.
So
Did you buy a new purse for game day this year then, or no?
no, I haven't, not yet. I've been looking because like I said earlier, like I do have one small purse, but I've only been to one game day so far. But I'm coming to like this upcoming game, and like I don't want to bring the purse that I have because I don't know if they're gonna let me in or not with it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's kind of rough. All right, so would you be more inclined to buy like a clear bag if it happened to be designer, or do you think that like students especially would want a bag on the cheaper side?
I think it can go either way. Like from the family that I come from, I would probably buy one that's like cheaper, but I also know a ton of girls would buy designer bags.
Yeah.
Like because that's just the kind of people they are. So like definitely could go either way. For me, I would buy a cheaper bag because I'm cheap. So
I feel that though. If you were declined on game day with your purse, would you like if there was a store around, would you like feel more obligated to go like buy a purse, or would you just be like more like ticked off in the moment and then go like wait and look for purses? Like, would it be a more instant thing, or like a more like, okay, I'm gonna think about it, look for purses?
Yeah, it depends because I didn't buy season tickets this year, and so when I go to the game, I buy the ticket specifically for that game. So I want to go to the game, and if they're not gonna let me in with the purse that I have, like I want to go still. So at the time that I might take like the chance and like go see if I can find one if there's a store close.
Yeah.
But if not, then yeah, I generally would like take the time to try and find one.
Yeah. So if you were to become aware that you need a new purse, what would be your like next step? Like, would you like go online and look for like a specific style, or like would you go and like browse in stores, if that makes sense? Like if you're like, oh, like, or do you already like have kind of like a vision of what you want?
Usually I don't have a vision because like I already I feel like I need to change my style. So like the vision that I would have, it would be the same as the purses that I already have.
Yeah.
So like I'd probably go on like Pinterest or something and check out styles and that kind of thing. And then I'm usually pretty busy, so I probably wouldn't have the time in the next few weeks to go and look for one in stores.
Yeah.
So most likely, yeah, I would like look online. That's my go-to.
Yeah. So. And it's like way easier.
So
like,
I don't have to leave my bed. So like it's great.
Especially if there's like free shipping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What kind of information would you want to know about a purse if you're buying it?
Definitely the material, the color, pockets. And I love pockets. So like I need to know like how big the pockets are, how many there are, like where they are. And then I don't know if I said this, the material.
Yeah.
Like usually it's pretty important. Like I'm not trying to buy some kind of like suede purse that's gonna get stained super easy.
Yeah.
So.
Or something like I know like Fox or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, rubs off onto your clothing sometimes. So, like I definitely understand that.
Yeah, I had something else, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, and if it's like a zipper at the top, or like if it even closes at the top, or if it's one of those like clippy things with like the metal like magnet. Because sometimes I don't like those, but I don't know.
Yeah,
so
it kind of depends. Because like sometimes I like stuff my purse and then it doesn't like clip. Like, yeah. I'm like, oh. And then okay, so in general, like, would you be more inclined to buy a clear bag if it was like you could do something like kind of cute to it, like monogram it, or like put like a picture like of a gator or something like that, or like do you think more people would be more inclined if they could personalize it?
Yeah, I think so, because like clear purses are so plain, so like they're not cute, but like they're not cute, like they're not like stylish at all. Like you're not gonna wear it like on the regular bag. It's whatever. So like I think people would have fun with that, and like it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So
And then lastly, do you think like people like college students would rather like go in and kind of like design their own purse, or do you think they'd rather do it online, like kind of like what I was saying, like monogram it or like pick out the color?
Yeah. So like I'm not like an artsy person.
Yeah.
So from my perspective, I would like to like just do it online and like have like pre-ideas like already online.
Like
I could just kind of pick it, and like it like shows me what I've chosen, and I'll be like, yeah, that looks good enough, that's what I'll buy. But I mean, I think for that also it could go either way. Like I don't really care enough to like go in store and like put a lot of effort into it, so like I would be perfectly okay with just doing it online, some personalized stuff, and like call it a day.
All right, thank you.